Hey there, friend. Ever wondered why gold prices sometimes skyrocket like they're on a mission? It's not random chaos, it's a signal from history itself. Picture this: when gold surges ahead of the money supply by 50%, currencies tend to wobble and crash. We've seen it in ancient Rome, 1970s America, Russia in the 90s, and Argentina early 2000s. Now, if gold climbs to $5,000, the dollar's true support drops under 2%. And guess what? History has one clear response every time. This isn't some doomsday scroll or wild guess. It's like spotting storm clouds before the rain hits. You've probably heard folks say inflation is just part of growth, right? But let's chat about the real story. It's often a sneaky way systems shift wealth around while your buying power slips away unnoticed. Today, we're unpacking the myths of stable markets and spotlighting that one math trick showing our setup might be wobbling. Quick question: when's the last time you really trusted the cash in your wallet? That comfy feeling, it's what keeps the whole debt machine humming. But stick with me here, you might start seeing the cracks. We're not talking a simple price jump. We're eyeing the point where the facade crumbles. Gold at $5,000, that's your wake-up call that the currency's lost its footing. Sure, lots of people grab gold as a shield against inflation. But let's zoom in. The real drama hits when gold laps the M2 money supply. That's all the cash floating around by 50%. Boom, system overload. History isn't a boring timeline. It's loops we keep repeating, and we're in the home stretch of this one. Dive into the numbers with me, and you'll spot the dollar's backing thinning to that scary 2% line. It's the fact the big shots hope you skip in your calculations, because once you get it, their stories lose power. The big puzzle, not if things crack, but what you do if you're stuck with paper assets when the alert goes off. To grasp why $5,000 matters, let's time travel to the OG money meltdown blueprint. Pause for effect, show ancient Rome visuals. Back in Rome's heyday, leaders faced our same jam, funding a sprawling empire without enough cash. They had the silver denarius, their everyday money, kinda like our dollar. Wars and welfare piled up, but did they cut back? Nope. They started tweaking the recipe, diluting the silver bit by bit until it dropped from almost 100% pure to just 2%. Imagine you're a shopkeeper in the bustling forum, grabbing a coin that looks legit but buys less bread each day. Ouch, it wasn't a quick bang. It was like a slow-leak tire deflating over years. By the end, those coins were basically copper with a silver spray tan. Hyperinflation, it didn't knock politely, it bulldozed everything. Bread prices went nuts, and society's glue started coming undone. Sound familiar? Tech changes, names evolve, but the greed and math, timeless. Here's the kicker: Rome didn't fall just to barbarians, they torpedoed their own cash. Mind-blowing, right? They figured minting more would fix it, but crossed that dilution line and game's over. Today, with M2 ballooning and gold gearing up, we're replaying that 98% drop in HD. Same plot, new cast. And like those Romans, folks clinging to government IOUs. They'll watch real wealth, like gold, shine through the mess. But wait, the real threat isn't growth. It's how fast money swells compared to gold, the one thing you can't just print. Let's break down M2's deadly speed. M2, that's your cash, checks, and quick convert stuff swirling in the economy. In good times, gold and M2 waltz together smoothly. But when gold zooms 50% ahead, that's not a party, it's a full-on breakup. Think of it as a rubber band stretched between gold reserves, real stuff, and paper debts, promises. It holds for a while looking like progress, but pump M2 too fast, like lately, and snap. Gold doesn't tiptoe, it blasts off. That 50% gap, the breaking point, it hit in the late 70s, 90s crashes, and data says it's brewing now. As $5,000 looms, ask, why's gold hustling? It's the honest scorekeeper in a shady game. Math rules, no bailouts stop it. We're eyeing a total shift where the system buckles. Not just charts, it's the endgame of a 2,000-year flop. Spot the paper gold chasm, you're peeking at the foundation cracks pre-collapse. For a modern vibe check, rewind to winter 1979. The globe felt shaky, and America, inflation was chomping the dream. Government spent big, no breaks. Gold, stuck at $35 ounce before, rocketed to $850. Not a blip, a judgment on the dollar. That $850 punch mirrors today's $5,000 vibe. Folks realized savings were vaporizing via bad policy, lines for selling jewels, but smart ones hoarded. Inflation topped 14.8%, rates spiked to 20% under Volcker to salvage it, breaking the economy to save cash. Back then, debt was tiny compared to now. Stakes, sky high today, no wiggle room. 1979's a mirror. Panic, distrust, asset grabs. The signal's blinking and gold's rule is revving up. While the West recalls 70s vibes, Russia's 1998 was a brutal wake-up. Superpower status, but ruble gutted by debt and wild M2. Gold didn't rise, it doubled fast. Not gold's win, currency's gasp. Warning shot before default, they quit paying bills. Regime shattered. Picture your savings halved against gold overnight. Trust gone. That's the golden shadow foretelling credit collapse. Even giants bow to finance laws. When M2 masks rot gold audits. For Russia, it meant lines middle-class wipeout, not distant drama, roadmap for 50% breaches. Formulas ironclad, emperor now that gap spells default. Who holds paper at surrender? If Russia's insolvency warning, Argentina 2001 was trust's funeral. They pegged peso to dollar for stability, but broken policy can't fake it. Debt swelled, M2 churned, gold alarmed. Not a rise, an explosion in pesos. Peg snapped, currency dissolved. Betrayal city, banks locked, people begged for their money while value tanked. Gold, the truth teller mid lies, outpacing M2 by 50%, hyperinflation shock. Echoes roam, currencies swap names, but pain's universal. Argentina's spike, predicted paralysis, not correction reset. Lesson breaks hit hard, no favorites. As we near $5,000, same fire sparks. Gold's not just wealth, it's honesty versus spin. Wait for admissions, too late. Now crunch our numbers, dollar as safe, teetering, $5,000 isn't hype, it's where backing dips under 2% of debts. US balance sheet, gold to debt M2 ratio sliding, threshold, reset inevitable. Like a shield starting thick, gold standard days, now shaved thin by banks. At $5,000, reserves cover 2% promises. Fragile, this 2%, red line in every flop roams silver, Argentina's mess. Dollars a vow, 2% real, 100% break risk. We're in dilution's finale. M2 churns, gold climbs, gaps a gulf no policy fills. Shield shatters, history's reply, surrender. Why grab gold instinctively in chaos? Subconscious magic. We are wired for solid stuff. Paper burns, gold endures. Evolutionary edge. When math unravels regimes, survival mode activates. Feel the wage goods mismatch, betrayal vibes hit first. Bigwigs know downplaying gold as old school to keep you chill. Hypnotic talk, it's for your good. But brain snaps free at 50% gold lead. Shift from earning to keeping. As backing nears 2%, anxiety bubbles, precious metals IRAs boom, elites vault up. Primal like Romans. Spell breaks at $5,000, exit rush starts. Not profit, surviving your grind in deleted rules. Mapping our spot, ignore spin, track M2 trajectory. Recent expansions, epic. Paper gold gap historic, echoing 79 and 98. Invisible rule live now. Every refinance or injection fuels gold fire. Can't dodge math. 50% outpace, reprices to real value. We're in volatile climb, debt trillions monthly, interest tops defense, backing thins. Vibrating on the edge, 80 callback, but no 20% rate savior without crash. M2 ascends, $5,000 pulls inevitable. Tribe spots signs elites can't hide. Endgame reset. At $5,000 breaks real. Traced Rome to Argentina. Conclusion, 2% backing. Surrender. Wealth transfers, not vanishes, from believers to math-knowers. Crossroads navigate cut anchors. Not drill or tail, history's ledger. M2 outpaces reality, $5,000 alarms exit close. You've seen it, felt truth. Your call defines legacy. Pause, reflective music swell. Clear this is education entertainment, not advice. Do your homework. But history's question, why ignore gold's scream? Courage beats crowd following. Some see warning, others era's end. Data's set, rule moves. What's your unignorable puzzle piece? Where's your line? Future history writes in today's ledger. Speak metal's tongue to thrive.